Have any of you been to committee meetings that you would like to report on?
Kids World, they're having a couple fundraisers coming up in December, breakfast with Santa, and I guess one fundraiser, butter bread.
They're done.
But the fundraiser for that, and they're going to have employee appreciation stuff for which the board members are contributing all the money for that.
At the rec center board meeting, they're up for lease for new equipment, exercise equipment, and someone stepped forward and is purchasing the lease for the equipment that is there, so they will be able to lease additional equipment. And also someone stepped forward to purchase new west doors on the building.
Do we know the names of these, or they wish to remain anonymous?
I'm not at liberty to say who it is.
I have two pieces of information from the P&Z board. One is they have made a recommendation to the city to vacate and sell the alley running through property that you might remember we've been commonly referring to it as the Mitch McKeever property. There will be a public hearing and an ordinance placed upon the agenda for December 14th at the next council meeting. So you can be prepared to see that at that time. The other thing is that the Planning and Zoning Board, just as a reminder, they have presented that they are going to be providing a training session hosted by Region 12 on December 2nd at 6 p.m. Here in this chamber on P&Z matters. I have not heard back from a quorum of the council, so I am not anticipating, unless I hear something different, that a quorum of this body will be attending. I have heard back that there likely will be a quorum for the Board of Adjustments members, but not for this party. So unless that changes, please let me know. I guess the thing I'm saying is please let me know if you're planning on attending. I found out more information on the Northwest Iowa League of Cities meeting that we will be hosting. That will be January 22nd, the evening of January 22nd.
Thursday night?
Yes.
Normally are anyway.
And just to report to the full council that the Finance Committee met today to go over initial phases of the capital improvement budget. And you'll start to hear more from us as far as what recommendations are coming out of those meetings in the next couple of months. And also wanted to update that we received a request, I believe it was on November 1st, November 2nd, right there at the beginning. Yes. We received contact from the employees notifying us that it was their intent not to open up negotiations for the next fiscal year. And as a result, and discussing it with the committee responsible for labor negotiations, their recommendation is to accept those terms, not opening for negotiations this next fiscal year.
Which means everything stays the same?
Correct.
No raise?
Correct.
No changes?
Anything else? John, anything to report?
Nope. You know, I'd like to make a comment. Curtis brought up the fact that from some of our votes, it seems like we're meeting behind the scenes or in advance. And when we took our training prior to becoming city council members, we were all well schooled, in the open meetings laws and what we could and couldn't do by an attorney from the Iowa League of Cities. And I will say we've, to my knowledge, followed that to a T. In fact, this morning I just met with Adam and was coming out, and I noticed two other city council members happened to be meeting with one of the utility people. I said, and I opened up the door, they were meeting in here, and I opened up the door, I said, I can't come in, I'd be in violation of the open meetings law. And Jim Frederick said, I'll leave so you can come in. And
we were done, but that's what we were talking about anyway.
And, and I'm not trying to attack Curtis or anything, I just want the public to know that we have really bent over backwards to be open.
That we're conscious about it.
That we're conscious about it. And
to be honest, technically, if you're not talking about city business, if you would have come in just to socialize, you can, that's one of the
But
misnomers.
one
You
could
can allow-
interpret that we are, and that's what we're faced with out in the community. And we are sympathetic to that, we understand that, and we don't conduct business. Although many may be under the impression, but we're human as well, and we can have a civil conversation out in the public other than city business.
You know, and I would attribute to Adam kind of keeping us up to speed what's going on. He leaves Monday aside for the city council people to come in and visit with him, you know, so we kind of are up to speed what's going on. So it might seem like it's a foregone conclusion, when in fact it's really, we've done our homework beforehand. We have summaries going in, and we were told at the pre-training meetings, be sure and come to meetings prepared. So I make sure I go through all the things that were being addressed on. I'm familiar with, you know, I trust the people that work on the respective committees, that they're bringing good information to us. And you can't serve on everything, so I trust the recommendations of the other, you know, council members until I have reason to believe otherwise, and I haven't done so. So it may seem like we're in concurrence on a lot of things, and that's because I think we work real well together. So, and I'm not attacking you, Curtis. I'm just saying I think we've done a very good job in this respect, and I would, you know, challenge anyone to find anything to the contrary.
Are there any other comments? If not, I would entertain a motion for adjournment.
That's so moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Call for a vote.
Councilman Johnson.
Yes.
Councilman Muscat.
Yes.
Councilman Frederick. Yes. Councilman Brennan.
Yes.
Councilman Hanson.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming to the meeting. Thank you, Gary.